All right. So I didn't have a chance to start this event before I left on my little vacation trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and do as much as I can right now. So I can maybe do this in like 40 minutes or so. We'll find out. So we're gonna start the event. Feline Fortress Furrdyssey. Furrdyssey, something like that. Anyways, let's get started with this quest line here. Oh, it's in Munster.
Oh, looks like Margaret is talking with those two people over there.
One of those two people is Rosaria.
Wait, is that Rosaria? Huh. She's standing next to an adventurer Paimon doesn't recognize.
Think she's also here to play with some cats?
Say no more, Valerina. I'll continue to help you out, just as Victoria requested. Look after the cats, check up on their health, give them a bath. These are all things well within my capabilities.
That doesn't solve our biggest problem, though, Miss Rosaria. The cats have been so anxious. If we can't get them to trust us, they're sure to get sick from all the anxiety. We just opened, and the Furball Fortress is already about to go under.
Well, panicking certainly isn't going to solve the problem. The fact is, neither of us has a way with cats. That's not something I can change.
Hi, Rosaria. And hello to you too, Miss Adventurer. Sounds like you're all really worried about something.
Our cat saviors, they've appeared
Eh?
Saviors? Seems a bit sudden considering we just met.
I smell a commission coming.
I'll try to keep it short. My name's Valerina, and I really like small animals. Recently, I've been trying to set up a shelter for stray cats. I call it the Furball Fortress. I thought it would be a good way to rescue those poor animals that have nowhere to go. Plus, getting them off the streets will improve the overall environment and look of the city. It's a win-win. The sisters over at the church heard about my plans and sent over the kindly Miss Rosaria to help.
I wouldn't exactly describe myself as kindly. I just accepted the assignment from Victoria. After all, I was the only one with any knowledge of medicine, or the spare time to help.
Well, it seems like you've got quite the plan, Valerina. Thanks for bringing us up to speed. So, what had you so worried just now? Are you short on Mora? Are you missing something you need?
No, I've got more than enough Mora. The funds, the location, the supplies, all the various procedures. They've all been settled. The main problem is, the cats. They, keep swatting at me. They're always hissing and swatting. They won't let me approach them, not even with treats.
The cats are afraid of me as well. They run away the minute I'm in the vicinity.
Oh, Paimon has heard something like this before. There's something about certain people that just makes cats afraid. Huh. A kind-hearted cat rescuer who doesn't get along with cats. Seems like just visiting the cat's tail would be enough to leave you flustered, let alone running your own cat shelter.
That's why we consulted an expert. But Miss Margaret wasn't able to offer a solution to our problem. She's short on workers, so she couldn't spare anyone to help us either. She did give us one piece of advice, though, to enlist the help of the Honorary Knight and their trusty helper in white. We had just wrapped up our conversation, and the next thing we knew, you two appeared before us like saviors sent by Lord Barbados himself.
Well, Paimon's not sure how much Lord Barbados would know about taking care of cats. But that aside, we've never even worked at a shelter before, but somehow we've been turned into the saviors of the entire operation.
It's perfect timing, though, no?
Well, that's true. Even if Paimon has no experience working at a shelter, she's confident she can get on their good side just fine. Like, that's all we need to do here, right? We just need to show Valerina and Rosaria how to get friendly with the cats, and everything else should fall into line.
Feel free to focus your efforts on Valerina. Just call me if any of the cats need medical attention. If you all can keep the shelter running with minimal effort on my part... This errand might turn out to be a good use of my time after all. It's better than church activities in any case.
Ah, so that's why you agreed to help. You just wanted to shirk your church duties.
Well, I guess I should show you around first. Follow me, you two. Let's make our way to the Furball Fortress.
Oh, it's just a regular house. Gotta say, Paimon was expecting something a little bigger with Fortress in the name and everything.
This was the biggest space I could find in the city over the past few weeks. The rent is cheap, so that's a plus. A half a year's worth of rent, along with all the Cat's Tail-inspired furnishings, only cost me a few million mora. Of course, not all of the cats will be staying indefinitely. We plan to offer some of the healthy ones up for adoption. As long as the new future owners prove capable and the cat seems like a good fit, they're welcome to take their new pet back to a loving home. This location is definitely good enough. We could even expand the business one day and start sheltering stray dogs, foxes, or even squirrels. When that day comes, though, I'll probably have to think of a different name. Maybe the Furball and Friends Fortress would be a better fit.
I mean, all the things you listed all have fur, so I don't know why furball would be a problem.
I would suggest letting all of this play out first. You still don't know if the customers will even get along with the strays.
Huh? Look over there! That cat is staring at us.
Oh, it's the little white cat. She's super afraid of people. She ran away when we tried to give her a bath. It took us forever to track her down again.
She looks so soft and clean, and her fur is so white and fluffy, just like fresh fallen snow. Wait, that's perfect! We should call her Snowball!
Pudding isn't a bad choice either.
Ooh, those are some good names, Traveler, but Paimon thinks she likes Snowball best. Here, kitty kitty! That's it, Snowball! Good kitty! That's a good kitty!
It's been, what, a minute? And you already got the cat to listen to you. Did you see that, Miss Rosaria? She's practically a miracle worker. You really are a cat whisperer.
That was nothing. They may be strays, but as long as you give them a good name and call them with love, you're sure to gain their trust eventually. First things first, though, you gotta pay attention to the way you interact with them. How should Paimon put it? Basically, it all comes down to your demeanor. For example, you can't just stand there trembling in fear, Valerina. If you're afraid, the cats are sure to become afraid as well. As for you, Rosaria, you might want to keep an eye on your, facial expressions.
These poor creatures, picked up off the streets, given a name, and they now have a loving home. Fate is kind to even the lost souls who have wandered astray. This city really has brought peace and happiness to us all.
Hey, Snowball is snuggling up to Rosaria. Looks like she's not afraid of her anymore.
Did Rosaria just smile?
I saw it too. We should pretend like we didn't see anything.
No matter. There are more important things to focus on. Anyway, it's getting a bit stuffy in here. I'm going to go get some air. Call me if you need me.
Huh. Paimon thought Rosaria would be happier about that.
Please, teach me more of your ways, Honorary Knight. And you too, oh great cat whisperer. We're sure to get more and more strays coming to the Furball Fortress, and I doubt all of them will be as friendly as Snowball. There's still so much I don't know about interacting with them.
No problem. Just watch and learn. It's about time we move on to a more advanced lesson. How to get the cats not to just trust you, but to like you. It's all about patience. As long as you put in the effort to get to know them, you'll become best friends in no time.
I completely understand. The Furball Fortress is still in its trial phase, so the more I can learn at this stage, the better.
Okay, you must take various requirements into consideration when setting up your fluffy feline home. There are 3 attributes in this event: comfiness, durability, and aesthetics. You are required to select one suitable furnishing of each type in such a way that the overall area fits the 3 attribute requirements exactly, no more and no less. The icons of the furnishing's primary attribute will be displayed in the upper left corner of the interface. In addition to the main attributes, it will also provide a small amount of other attributes. There is only one unique combination furnishings that furnishes the attributes needed to complete the challenge, and the furnishings that comprise that combination have appearances that complement each other the best. After you complete your fluffy feline home setup, you can place food into the cat bowl to be acknowledged by them. After you have fed a cat, you can call the corresponding cat at the throne of Meower or invite it to play directly. Okay, so let's get this going. Alright. This is comfiness. Well, that. There's only one for aesthetics. There we go. Save. I have a lot of chickens, so I'll give you chicken. Play. You can select a cat from the throne of Mauer or directly invite a cat to come and play. The cat's friendship levels are as follows: trusted, cherished, inseparable. The 8 points where you can pet the cat are the right ear, left ear, face, lower body, upper body, tail, right paw, and left paw. Different cats have their own preferences for where they wish to be petted. Press in order to pet the cat. If the pet right where the cat likes it, its friendliness to you will increase, but this value will remain the same or even decrease should you pet a spot that displeases the feline. Repeatedly petting the same part of a cat will cause friendliness to increase by less and less until it no longer increases at all. As such, you must adjust your approach and pet the cat in different spots. After you have switched up the place you are petting to a certain number of times, the cat's friendliness will reset across all the body parts it likes to be petted. Once a cat's friendship level has increased to the next stage, areas where it did not enjoy being petted may change, and it may now permit you to pet it in new places. Use your keen observation and get along with them now. Okay. So let's see. Well, it likes the face. It's okay with the chest. How about the ears? Nope. Did not like the ears. Is that the ear or the face? Nope, did not like that. Inseparable. Okay, cool. So I've got you maxed out. No, wait, let's not do that. Let's do this one. That's not what I want to do. How do I collect rewards? Oh, up here. Alright. That's done. Oh, look, got that done. That's fine. Okay, let's talk to Mona. Meow? Is this really how cats greet one another? I wonder if my pronunciation's on point. Meow? Looks like Snowball didn't understand even a whisker. Mona, are you trying to speak cat? Professor Mojo says that is not how you pronounce it. Hey, rar sounds more like tigers or lions. Oh, it was a continuation. Anyways, that's a good way to frighten a kitty and turn it into a scaredy cat. Traveler, Paimon, so the rumors were true. You really are working at the Furball Fortress. Working probably isn't the right word. We're helping Valerina and Rosaria out, so we're more like consultants. Yeah, that's it. Being called a consultant sounds really impressive. Hehe. By the way, great astrologer Mona, are you looking to adopt a cat to assist you in your astronomical observations? Based on my understanding of astrology, it shouldn't be too hard to teach a cat to read various aspects of the stars. Might even teach one to help me write manuscripts? Steal a peek at Snowball. Boldly stare straight at Snowball. Meow! Ahem. On second thought, maybe not. One who can only read the stars but is ill-versed at stringing words together would not suffice to convey my illuminating insights. If I really need an assistant, it would be better to take a trip to Fontaine and recruit some staff member from the Steambird, or find a Mezzaline who can use a typewriter and bring them back to Mondstadt. Were I to really adopt a cat, at most it would be to play with it a bit, to relax, relieve the stress from the exhaustion of academic inquiry. One mustn't be a bad owner. When you get tired, it would be best if the cat is tired enough for a cat nap as well. Before I set foot in here, I never imagined hanging out with cats would be such a joy. How wonderful life would be if I could always be happy like this. Looks like you're going to be a really conscientious owner. Guess this cat's going to be in fine hands. But I've also heard that some cats can be quite rambunctious, always jumping around, biting and clawing the furniture. Imagine my manuscripts or astrology tomes ruined by feline canines. That'd be troublesome indeed. Making a snack out of precious books, Paimon can barely imagine something so terrifying. Snowball looks quite well behaved, but seems not to comprehend my meaning. Perhaps we lack that special connection. So I'd like to observe a bit more, keep an eye out for obedient cats. Oh, and I must calculate the cost of a cat bed, cat food, and other expenses. Not too luxurious, but also not too shabby. Shouldn't do to submit the cat to hardship. It's okay, take your time. There are many more furry felines in this fortress. Yeah, Valerina said that she'll adopt even more strays in the future, so even if no cat catches your eye today, you can always come back often to play and have a look. Meow! Okay, so that one's done. Let's go ahead and do 2. Not using... Oh, because I was still in the running motion. Okay, so... There we go. Now let's see what kitty cat we get this time. Play. It likes that. What about... Oh, it likes the ear. What about the other ear? Likes both ears. How about... Oh, you like the chest too. Oop. Does not like that. Okay. Nope, does not like that either. Let's put your face again. Nope. It's okay with the tail now. Yay! Friendship reached. Three. Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh, comfiness is the one that we want the highest. Comfiness the highest though. There we go. Okay, let's see what you like. You like the face. You do not like that ear. Okay, what about the other ear? Nope. Chest. Yep. Nope. Did you like the back? Do you like the back? You did not like the face. Nope. It was that ear you didn't like. Okay. Yay. There we go. Now for the last one. Oops. At least I think it's the last one. Oh, let's talk to Amber. Meow meow. 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 Meow, 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 meow. Both Bunny and Amber have a point. Oh, so it's that. Hold on, I'm a bit lost. Actually, Paimon doesn't really get it either, but she can tell that Amber and Bunny have reached an understanding. Paimon, Traveler, you're here. I was just thinking about going to look for you. I've already heard all about how you're helping Valerina in the Furrdyssey Fortress. That's the Traveler and Paimon for you. The second you're back in Mondstadt, you're already being such a huge help. I, the Honorary Knight, will fulfill my mission no matter its nature. The defense of the cats of Mondstadt is one of my many responsibilities. Speaking of which, what were you and Bunny discussing just now? You seem to be having a really fun conversation. Meow? Meow meow? Oh, I was just asking Bunny about the weather and whether or not it would rain. Huh? Do cats know that kind of thing? Lisa said something about that. According to a book she read, cats are very sensitive to humidity and don't like the feeling of being wet. So, if they notice a sudden increase in the humidity, they'll start nervously pawing their faces and licking their fur. Once a cat does something like that, it's a sign that a large rainstorm is likely on its way. Whoa, Paimon had no idea. That's so cool. Guess we just learned something amazing by accident. In that case, Traveler, let's pay more attention to cats during our travels. That way we won't keep getting soaked by huge downpours from those big black clouds. I suppose we'll have to pay more attention going forward, since we haven't paid close attention to cute kitties? Or, since when haven't we paid attention to cute kitties? I originally came here to ask Valerina about something. But just as I was talking to her, this little kitty snuggled up close to me and yawned so loudly, it was just too cute. Since she was so affectionate towards me, then I need to show how friendly I am too. That's why I remembered what Lisa told me, so I went ahead and asked Bunny about the weather. But she responded by rubbing her face, then wagging her tail, then laying on the ground snuggling against my hand. So is it actually going to rain or not over the next few days? Let's talk to Razor. Meow. It's me. It's you. Me. I'm talking. Talking? Razor. Are you talking to Dustball? Meow. Meow meow. It seems like Dustball is trying to say that's right. A familiar scent. Looking for friends. It is good. Happy. Meow. Meow. Friends followed the scent. You came too. Happy. On your body, the smell of wind and rain. Very familiar. The scent of cats. Also familiar. Paimon, very sweet scent. Smell good. Eh? Sweet? Could that be the flavor of the pancakes Valerina gave us? Did Paimon eat too many? No sweat. You can still eat triple what you ate before. Really? Paimon didn't even notice. It's all the pancakes' fault for being so delicious. And Paimon also wants to eat sweet madame, steak, and hash browns, and... Oh, drink some apple cider. Okay, that's the menu for the next meal then. Come on, Traveler, let's go place our order with Valerina. You come too, Razor. Thank you. Dustball has brought me lots of nuts. And meat boxes. I am very full. Sounds like Valerina ordered delivery then. Did Dustball deliver the food to you, Razor? Meow, meow, meow. Paimon never imagined that the cats would actually end up taking care of the customers here in the Furrdyssey Fortress. Looks like you really are the cat's meow, huh, Razor? Okay, and there should be a last one. I guess? Question mark? Oh, in here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Nope, does not like its face being touched. What about its ears? Well, it likes the ears. Or that ear, anyways. Okay, it likes both ears. Nope. What about your other paw? Nope. Bet wiggles. You are a very fussy kitty. Oh ho ho! So this is the rumored sacred land that people name the Furball Fortress, and yet it is furnished in such a prosaic matter. Shabby, one might even call it. Surely a few swings woven from the vines of purple agate grapes might be built. Pure silver lamps mounted with candles made of abyssal sea salt, all the better to light the cat-feeding platters with the motifs of night-born stars. And yes, statues, forged in the image of cat familiars by melting the vulnerable coinage of lost dynasties and storing them with strange pearls and dewdrops from the depths of a ford. Surely this would make for an amiable choice. You surely must agree, do you not, dear familiar? You have yet to declare your name to your possession. Think on that, then, and know that it shall be your utmost honor to be known to her. Meow. His name is Dopey, esteemed Procession. Dopey isn't the brightest, and he can't really understand or appreciate your exquisite choice of words. Please show him clemency, Princessin. Hey, wait, no, that's not right. Why does Paimon get like this whenever she sees Fischl? Nothing wrong with that. Let me give it a whirl, too. I, the great cat conjurer, sincerely pay my humble respects. As I anticipated, cat conjurers, thou hast once more been brought before our august person by the weavings of the threads of fate. 'Tis a most pleasing reunion. What a title! Looks like Fischl heard about us from Valerina. I can't talk today. By your counsel, much thought have I given of late with an immernatrich to realize the ingenuities attained from prior experiences, and I have decided to select the most sagacious and sensible of cat familiars to accompany my eminent person on my shorgens. Meow! Oh, so you were also planning on taking care of a cat, Fischl? Well, understandable. Most people want to have their own after seeing how adorable they are. But Fischl, don't you already have Oz? And the two of you tend to move really fast. Can a cat keep up? Or are you going to have Oz fly while carrying the cat? I, the Princess der Duverurtelug, often traverse 3,000 universes. Though such a journey may not be long, having more suitable companions and gaining insight into things easily overlooked naturally wouldn't hurt. Oz also would like to have a cat familiar to play, to join forces with to guarantee that my mood shall shine bright as moonlight every second of every day. Yet 'tis a shame that though Oz went to great pains to don a form that sets most at ease, he could not diminish his majesty fully, and could not approach the cat familiars. Whenever dear Oz gets within 5 paces of a cat familiar, the fur stands inadvertently, or shall inadvertently stand on end and inflate like a floaty unmoored. Any closer, and terror overtakes them, and they flee for the hills. The animal archons, devoted and loyal nuns, recommend that Oz repose without, and as their advice was sound, I graciously assented. Majesty? Oh, right. Paimon gets it. You mean that Oz's body has so much electro energy that the second he enters the Furball Fortress, all the feline fur gets electrified, right? But if that's true, then how could a cat ever travel with you, Fischl? If only there were some material in Tibet that could block the effects of electro. Then we could make cat clothes out of the material, and then a cat would travel with you in Oz no problem. Meow? Those electro signs will be no match once I have done this panoply of war? I don't know what that word is. But now that Paimon thinks about it, elemental power is a super duper mega strong. If there was a material that could easily resist something as powerful as the elements, that would be too good to be true. We probably shouldn't stand around daydreaming. Ah, the naivety. Native. Native. I can't say that. Do not jump to judge a cat familiar's talents through common sense. The semantic resources of mere mortal words, can't talk, struggle to accurately convey their properties. Perhaps somewhere in this world there exists a cat familiar that can dive deep into the depths, endure an inferno, and ride upon the wind. Such a special entity would surely have no fear of thunder or lightning. So long as I am patient in my search, I shall find it. Sorry, moving on there. Forsooth, even if I should seek for 10 years or 100, I shall be but a fleeting instant in the ermine. I can't really. Such weird words! Additionally, the devotion of one's development in life is as important as the innate nature one is born with. I see this dopey has immense potential. Perhaps after joining my retinue for a spell, it will become all the more familiar with the power of electro. By happenstance, I, the princessin, have disentangled a million myriad menial affairs, thus allowing myself a tincture of time to spare. Perhaps, then, it shall not hurt endeavoring to stay here and familiarize myself with these cat familiars, particularly this dopey. Meow. Then Paimon hopes you'll have fun here in the Furball Fortress, Fischl. Alright. Okay, a certain special guest suddenly arrives at the Furball Fortress a short while into its trial operation, leaving Valerina in a panic. Alright, night, Cast Whisperer Paimon. Are you too tired? Would you like something to eat or drink? Or perhaps a massage to relax your muscles? Never mind that for now. Let's talk business. That's right. It can't have been cheap setting up this Furball Fortress. Even Paimon knows that. If there's a problem with the finances, don't hesitate to let us know and we'll figure something out. Oh, so that's what you were concerned about. Well, we've been up thing to worry about as far as Mora is concerned. My parents are both merchants, not super rich, but they do support me with operational funds each month. Starting the fortress is no big deal at all. It might look like a stiff breeze could blow me away, but I was the riddle solver in my adventuring team back when I was with the adventurers group. Quite often, my entire team relied on my intelligence to overcome the strange mechanisms in the ruins and get us to the treasure. That's to say, I didn't come cheap if anyone wanted to hire me as a freelance adventurer. I used to take on quite a bit of work, too. Sometimes I'd even complete over 10 missions in a month. In fact, the more I earned on my own has surpassed the operational funds my parents provided me with. At this point, I have enough to handle my daily expenses for a lifetime and then some. I don't really have any hobbies, and now the money that was just sitting in my savings is being used to help cats today and tomorrow, and it might help even more animals still. That works out just as it should, don't you think? Wow, you're certainly wealthy beyond Paimon's expectations. Hang on, what do you mean that works out just as it should? How should I put this? I've been part of many adventuring teams in my time, and I've dealt with all sorts of animal-loving people and pets. I've also met some compassionate souls asking others, and even the Knights of Favonius or the church, to adopt stray animals. This, while they themselves don't have any money beyond that needed to support themselves. Some good souls with the means, on the other hand, donate enough more to take care of one or two stray cats. They're good role models. I mean, it's good to have sympathy, but I don't really like asking others to do things that they, well, aren't even responsible for in the first place, just because of your own feelings. That's why solving this problem is a job for someone who's both willing and rich like me. I'll pay and I'll do my part. Of course, I'll stop bothering you too and Miss Rosaria once I've learned how to get along with cats. Huh, you know what, Valerina? That's kind of cool. Paimon didn't know that you had this side to you. Those stray cats are real lucky to have met someone like you. Paimon sure hopes that the Furball Fortress will help more cats in the future. Well done indeed. A commendable spirit. Nee, such wonderful praise from the honorary knight and the cat whisperer Paimon. Aha, now I'm getting really pumped up again. I'll keep working at it. I will learn how to communicate with cats and manage the fortress as best I can. So, is this not happening yet? Go to quest. Oh, I have to wait.
So, is the audience thinks that seeing is believing.
Oh,
There's
eat
no
something.
limit to the number of
Hiss.
The cat is hissing at me, Miss Rosaria. I'm scared.
You should probably give him some space. Get too close and all that swatting might catch you in the face.
Oh no, seems like Valerina has run into some more cat-sized trouble.
Looks like the shelter has a new stray. There's something almost dignified about him.
Honorary Knight, Cat Whisperer. This big cat just barged in here after Snowball. He must have spotted her when she went out for a walk and followed her all the way back here.
Easy, easy. No one's going to hurt you here. All those evil things, all those bad people who forced you to do whatever it took to survive, they can't find you here. You're safe within these walls. You're surrounded by good people now. Their constant hovering might get a little annoying, but it's all for your own good. Just relax. A life of leisure isn't a bad thing, you know. You just have to get used to it.
He understood all that?
Looks like it worked. Smart cat.
Whoa, this cat is way bigger than the others. His coloring looks like fresh squeezed buell fruit juice. And he's wearing a scarf too! Huh? Looks like there's some sort of design on it. Oh, it's the symbol of the Knights of Favonius! He deserves a name fit for a knight then. He is pretty feisty. How about Sir Pouncelot?
Oh,
You really do have a way with cats. He looks way more at ease now.
Paimon thinks you deserve to take the credit this time. Sir Pouncelot seemed to calm down right after everything you said to him.
You're getting much better with this, Rosaria. Hopefully you're finding this gig a bit more fun, too.
It doesn't matter to me either way. Although, the fact that they're cute doesn't hurt.
Let Paimon show you how to put Sir Pouncelot completely at ease. Paimon just needs to work a bit more of her magic and he'll be as happy as can be.
Where do I go for that one? This one? This one. There we go. Let's see, let's try the face first. Nope, you do not like the face. You like the ear, though. What about the other ear? Likes the ears, okay. Do you like the chin? Nope. Chest? Nope. Paw? Well, likes that paw. What about the other paw? Okay. About your back? Leg? What about the tail? Nope. Alright. That ear. That ear. Oh wait, you don't like chest. That's right, I forgot. Paw. Paw. Back. Leg. Are you happy with tail now? Nope. Okay, let's try face. Nope. Ear. Ear. Chest. Paw. Paw. Back. Leg. Paw. Paw. There we go. Plus, I'll go do that now. Here we go. Meow.
Aw, that's a good kitty, Sir Pouncelot. You better be on your best behavior from now on, okay? Don't go causing trouble now. Paimon knows you're a sweet, happy little cat. You'll get along with everyone just fine.
He's so adorable. I just want to scratch his head and pinch his little cheeks.
He does have a certain endearing quality about him. When he's not causing trouble, that is. Huh. I wonder how he got that injury around his eye.
The traces of restorative potion indicate that Sir Pouncelot should be in the vicinity.
Albedo?
Huh? Oh, it's the traveler Paimon and Sister Rosaria. And you must be an adventurer. I don't believe we've met. It appears Sir Pouncelot has taken quite the liking to you.
Albedo! It's been such a long time! It's super great to see you! But are you sure you're in the right place?
I'm assuming the captain of the investigation team is here for some important reason?
Captain? He's a captain of the Knights of Favonius? An important officer just showed up without warning. And I don't even have any refreshments or snacks to offer! Please, allow me to explain, sir. I assure you, this shelter is operating under a legitimate business license. All proper procedures have been followed.
Assuming that Albedo has arrived to investigate her business, Ballerina frantically searches for the relevant documents while explaining the purpose of the shelter. Ballerina appears intimidated by the identity of the visitor, and aware that the investigation team doesn't handle such inspections.
There's no need to worry. I was simply in the area helping my team address a small issue. Namely, the location of this cat right here. Not too long ago, Interim Team Feline Treatment Case Number 3, Sir Pouncelot, knocked out the weapons officer who was watching over him. He then fled and disappeared into the city. We knew we had to recover him as fast as possible. The cat belongs to the investigation team and even bears the insignia of the Knights of Favonius. If he were to wreak havoc across the city, well, that would hardly be a welcome result for any party involved.
So, he actually belongs to the investigation team? That would explain the Knights of Avonia's symbol.
You're saying Sir Pouncelot is capable of knocking out a knight? And what's with all those official-sounding titles you added to his name? Interim treatment case something or other? Is there something else you're not telling us?
Well, I suppose I should explain. 2 months ago, Sir Pouncelot got lost in the wild and accidentally ingested whopperflower nectar. Due to certain effects that are not entirely understood as of yet, the nectar caused him to triple in size.
Triple? Even regular-sized cats can get pretty bold when they're upset. A cat triple the size? Oh, Paimon bets even a hilly churl wouldn't be enough to scare off a cat like that.
So that's what happened. No wonder he was so anxious. For cats, or really any animal that lives in the wild, a larger size doesn't exactly confer many advantages. What it actually does is make their appearance more noticeable and their movements less nimble, which in turn means living in perpetual danger of exposing themselves to attacks from predators. In other words, it means living in a constant state of fear.
Exactly. When Sir Pouncelot stumbled upon our encampment, he looked quite worse for wear. His entire body was riddled with scars, and he appeared exceptionally anxious.
That's awful. I guess he had a good reason for all that swatting earlier then. If all that had happened to me, I would be afraid of new people and strange animals too.
You don't need to worry too much. The problem has already been solved. I administered a restorative potion to eliminate the alchemical effects of the whopperflower nectar and help him return to a normal size. Although he still might appear a bit larger than the average cat, his current size, at least, should pose no more threat to his quality of life. While in our care, various knights have been taking turns watching over him. In light of his feisty demeanor, Klee decided to call him Sir Pouncelot. We all thought it was quite fitting. We even made him that little scarf as a testament to his time among our ranks.
Whoa, Klee and Paimon were totally on the same wavelength with this one. We thought of the exact same name. Great minds really do think alike.
You're impressed that you thought along the same lines as a not quite a toddler, a little bit older than a toddler, terrorist child came up with the same name.
Sir Pouncelot's extreme level of anxiety and caution around people may be a result of residual trauma from the time of his transformation. You could say he was less than friendly towards the weapons and signals officers on our team. Klee wasn't around that much to entertain him either. However, it appears Sir Pouncelot has taken quite the liking to you. The knights on my team would never have imagined that he could warm up to people like this.
Well, they are our dear cat saviors after all. The famed honorary knight and Paimon the cat whisperer. No matter how feisty or frightening the cat, after a few minutes with the traveler and Paimon, they'll be as sweet as can be.
If that's the case, then I have a question for you both. Would you be willing to adopt Sir Pouncelot?
Wait, really? But doesn't he belong to your team?
Well, we did take him in, but it was simply out of necessity. We were always planning to find him a permanent home after his condition became more stable. The investigation team is no place for a pet. We are a combat unit after all. Any knight he got close to would have to go on assignment eventually. It's hardly appropriate to just leave him at camp, and bringing him on our missions would only frighten him further.
All good points. He's been through quite the ordeal already. For a creature like that, it's best to keep him away from potential triggers. That way he can slowly recover in peace.
We could set up a nice cozy little home for him in the Serenity Pot. It has everything he could want, and most importantly, no monsters.
Great. Welcome to the family, Sir Pouncelot. Awesome. You got a new home now, Sir Pouncelot. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Thank you so much, Albedo.
Oh, no need to thank me. If you find yourselves with some time on your hands, maybe you can bring him by the encampment sometime. I'm sure my fellow knights would love a chance to see his calmer side.
That was so touching! I can't believe I got to witness such a special moment! I do believe this counts as the Furball Fortress's first successful adoption.
Hey, my veil is not a handkerchief.
It appears you enjoy interacting with small animals, Sister Rosaria. I must admit, I find that a bit surprising.
Paimon can also sense that you're an animal lover, Rosaria. You definitely have a way with cats. You just haven't realized it yet. After all, it's not a side of you that comes out very often. Snowball warmed up to you right from the start, and you were the one that helped Sir Pouncelot calm down back there.
Oh, I didn't really do anything though. I was just there.
Ah, I've got it! I've learned so many useful tips from our dear cat saviors recently. I've decided to extend the shelter's trial period for a bit in order to go over what I've learned. With some effort, I hope I can be a cat whisperer too one day. For now, though, I'll settle for cat whisperer in training. When I open for good, what do you say we run the shelter together, Miss Rosaria? With the two of us, we could rescue every stray in Mondstadt.
The sister and the whisperer working together. Almost sounds like it was meant to be.
Oh, well, this errand hasn't proved to be too troublesome. It's light on work and stress. I suppose I wouldn't be opposed to your suggestion.
I don't know much about rescuing stray animals, but this seems to be quite the milestone. Allow me to offer my congratulations. If my fellow knights run into any strays, I'll be sure to tell them to send them your way.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! I really can't thank you all enough for your support. Don't worry, there's a generous reward in store for each and every one of you. The trial phase of the Furball Fortress could not have been more successful. When we open for good, you all simply must come to the opening ceremony. We'll cut the ribbon together.
Now that's what Paimon calls a successful commission. Rewarding in more ways than one. Mora, a sense of accomplishment, and of course, our special friend Sir Pouncelot! Talk about a win-win-win! Paimon can't wait for the Furball Fortress to open for good!
That's cute. And I got me a new little buddy to put in my teapot. Yes, I am immediately putting it in my teapot. I gotta redo my teapots at some point. because now that we can overlap items and stuff, it'll be easier to fit things into rooms. Let's see if I can fit my cat in here. My new kitty cat. I put you on the table. Oh. You know, a real cat would totally be on top of the table or the bookcase. Just saying. He's a huge kitty. Look how big he is. He's so huge. Okay. So I'm going to go here to turn in the daily stuff because that was part of what I was doing.
Add Ast. Thank you for
All right. So that's going to be it now for the Feline Fortress Furrdyssey or Furrdyssey Odyssey. Furrdyssey. Whatever. Anyways, that's the end of that event, and I'll see you guys later.